I'm roasting coffee beans in an air popcorn popper. You can see if you get the right, you can see the flakes going up and down. And then it'll get to a point to where it'll start making a cracking sound like a popcorn does. That's called first crack. And you can see it's like snowing. It's like snowing the outside of it. And if you, as long as you don't put too much in there, it will move around enough to where I like to just stir it a little bit so nothing burns. And then when you're done with it, you get to the right, depending on the temperature outside. I'm in my garage right now, but usually around 6 minutes will get you to first crack and a nice color. So you can go by the color. You can figure it out if you like medium roast, a little darker roast. And then there's what they call second crack. So after so many minutes, and then it'll start cracking again when it's to a darker roast. But anyways, I just thought I'd share this with you. See how it's moving around? Because the beans will expand and they get lighter because the moisture is going out of them. You see, as I spin them around a little bit, it's just flying up in there and it's like snowing. So that's why you don't want to do it in the house. And it can get a little smoky. But anyways, so I hope you're enjoying it, and we'll kind of go from there, I guess. And this happens to be a West Bend Poppery 2, which is probably from the 70s. Seems to be like one of the best ones to use, but there's other ones. Any of the green coffee companies will sell these popcorn popper air ones. And they have different ones that are better than others, but you will see that it's just a fun thing. But if you think you go to the grocery store and you get good coffee compared to buying the green beans, and I get it's Berman's coffee out of Wisconsin, and I get them, and I get like a variety pack where they have several different from all over the world. You can see here, it's Berman's Coffee Traders, and they have them from all over the world. And the stuff you buy in the store, even Starbucks, are really cheap Arabica beans. So when you can start hearing them cracking now. Once you have beans from all over the world, but some of them have like a citrus flavor, some have a chocolatey aftertaste to them. You won't believe the difference. And you don't want to grind these beans right away. You want to wait for a couple days and then let all the gases come out of them, because as you cook them, gases escape. So put them in a container, leave it kind of open for a few days, and then you can grind them. But you can hear the cracking. I'll shut up for a minute. You can hear it cracking. Usually 4 or 5 minutes or so, and they will be, it's like snowing. You can see it. So you don't want to do it inside. It makes a mess. And as they get browner, it can get smoky. Then when you get it out, I like to cool them down with a fan. You can use a hair dryer or something like that, or put them on a screen, shake them around, and some people have a little fan underneath them to cool down the beans, so you don't, because they'll continue to cook, because it gets pretty hot, so you can see it's getting kind of a light to medium. I like running a little darker, but the idea is to kind of time it and then go by the color. You can see it's getting darker. I don't know how good you can see in this light, but they're getting darker. And like and you could buy a whole pound for about $5 or $6, and then you could kind of experiment, see how dark you like it, or what kind of beans you want from all over the world, and it makes a huge difference. The flavor that they put out is just amazing. It's like the difference between going to McDonald's and eating a fine steak at a really good steakhouse. There's that much difference. So if you're gonna have great coffee, you might as well get something like here's a bean that popped out of there. You can see, it's really good stuff. Yeah, I'm almost at 6 minutes right now of recording. And like I said, it's cold out here. It's probably high 40s, low 50s in my garage right now. Because I'm in Michigan. But anyway, but you can see you don't want this nest in your house. And your wife won't want it. But here we go. A minute. Then I put it in a bowl and put like a hair dryer on it. Cool the beans down so they don't keep cooking. What do you think? You want to try it? You want to try it? It's fun to play with different darkness and different beans from around the world. They started commenting, these connoisseurs, like, oh, this one has a chocolatey flavor. This one has kind of an orange citrus aftertaste to it, different layers of flavor. And I go, huh? I couldn't believe it. I never heard of that before in my life. Never tasted anything like that. But when you roast your own beans and you get a good bean from around the world, oh my gosh, it's like totally different. But you can see now, they start out green. It's getting real close to second price. I'm right under a light, so it looks lighter than what it is. It's fabulous, and it's really fun. Really fun to do. Makes a great gift idea. You go over there, go over to your friends with some ground up beans for them, and then they'll be bugging you because it's that much better. So I'm about ready to put it in a bowl and cool it down. So thanks for watching. I'm gonna get this job done and go from there. So thanks for watching. Take care. Try it out.